Alright, so we're gonna go to Ryan's shop. Well, it's actually his workplace or job or something. I don't know what it is. But we're gonna put together the TH400. He bought all the parts from TSI, and we're gonna see what happened with the old trans. I think the sprag messed up, and the clutches on the direct drum are toast as well. But we're on our way there. We'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so we get into Ryan's shop right now. We're about to pull up on him and see what he's doing. He told me he already tore it down, so let's see what's wrong with it and fix it. What's up, Ryan? You need some aluminum aluminum pistons? I brought some, unless you got some.
I robbed 2 of mine so far to supply you.
So what is it? The sprag that messed up?
Spins both ways.
Yeah.
So
It's only supposed to turn clockwise, right?
this is the way it should be.
Okay, so this is, what is this, TSI?
Yeah.
The
Nice
36 element, right?
Very nice piece. So
This is 34 element.
yeah, you pull that open. It's got 34 rollers in there, but they're about 1/2 inch tall. This has 36, and they're about 3/4 inch tall.
Okay.
So this is about 60% stronger than that one.
Okay.
So, among other things, your direct clutches. Cooked. So,
Is that because of the sprag or what?
well, you know, limping it along without having second gear was putting more strain on your third gear for sure.
Okay, well I just barely limped it though.
Cooked it is what you
Is this
did.
the weight plate or is this how?
That's a steel plate.
Oh,
it's
shit,
it's
so
waved because it got so
Yeah,
hot.
so hot. Yeah. It looks wavy.
And they're only run 5, and anything over 1,000 horsepower is pretty much
So we need
mandatory 6.
So we need 6 clutch at least.
Yeah.
Or that's
6
more
is
than
what, 6 will do you up to about 18.
So what are we doing? 4 ladies or?
No, what you're doing, depends. In your forward, you can have reds, which is what they put in there. You
Okay.
put anything in the forward, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, that's first gear, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So in your direct, we're going to do tan radial groove. For the radial grooves give you a little bit quicker
Okay.
for the
apply.
for the trans brake.
Okay.
So
So you know what I think messed it up is, I know I shouldn't be doing this,
do a
but
burnout in first.
yeah, I
and
do.
put it
I
second?
do first, second, but it's
That's
because that's why the sprag messed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe put a looser converter or something to start in second.
You just get enough water on tires, they'll start. in
Yeah,
second.
yeah, I guess I'll try to work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do first and second. I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I do it anyway.
You know, in the blue car, I'll start in second. Sometimes it's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, won't spin them.
Right.
But as soon as it torques up a little bit, just
It
gone.
gets it?
And then the boost comes up and
Right,
it
right.
boils them.
Okay.
So
Does it center support?
that's center sport. So what they had the original stamped steel applied piston. So I'm putting the aluminum one in there, give you more surface area. So you're only pushing on that much area of the first steel on the second gear clutch.
Okay.
So that's a stamped steel. Those are
What is this for? 400
later
or 80?
400s or early 80s they came in.
Okay.
And then
I saw another.
this is a late 80s. See how thinner? See the difference in thickness?
Yeah.
So
the 80 looks. More,
97 and up 80s had these.
Okay.
This is the early 80 and late 400s.
Okay.
But they did this to accommodate more
Compensate
clutches.
more clutch packs, right?
Yeah,
So
and-
we can fit more clutches because it's thinner.
Right.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
But in a build like this, I would not put that thin 4L81 in there.
Okay.
So that's why I
this big one.
put that one in there.
Gotcha. So this is.
That's your forward clutch, your first gear.
This still doesn't matter. This shitty ass piston.
They tend to, with once you go higher up on the pressure,
Yeah.
they'll warp.
Okay.
So the aluminum, you know, that thing's not gonna warp.
Okay.
It's pretty solid. But these, they're known to warp, and what they'll do is they'll leak past the seal when they do that.
Okay.
So we're replacing that too.
Okay.
So they've pretty much had all the original guts in this thing.
Okay. So
What
it's
would
just
come-
it's pretty much a standard build.
Yeah, they had a
The
billet
hub.
hub, but it wasn't rollerized. I just machined it, put a roller
Yeah.
on it. So that's factory. This is where I put the
Okay.
roller.
Yeah, this is
'Cause
the Torrington bearing, right?
yeah.
So this is just the what is it called? The thrust washer? It's just a regular thrust washer.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you machined this, you recessed it, and
Yeah, so you
To
got to
compensate-
take about 50 thousandths off of this
Okay.
because of the thickness of the bearing.
Okay.
And also, you're eating up about 30 thousandths end play, leaving that sticking out 30 thousandths.
right. So you got okay. What about the pump? Is good?
I haven't tore it open
Okay.
yet. But one thing I noticed, the thrust washer is melted.
Oh snap! So what do you think?
Well, they either had way too much end play to where it's rocking back and forth,
Okay.
or is way too tight. So-
Way too tight on the converter spacing.
No, on your
Okay.
end play.
Okay.
Your
So
front
it had
end play.
nothing to do with the way I.
No,
Okay,
it had nothing
gotcha.
to do with you.
Gotcha.
That's how they built it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll tear it apart here in a second, but it'll be fine. As long as the gear's fine, it's be fine inside. So, so far what I've done is, yeah, the planetaries. So I machined out a pocket to put a roller bearing in there.
Okay.
Your factory has this little nylon
Yeah.
guy right there, and what happens is having this in there, and then you have your reaction carrier put on top,
Right.
and then your center support, and this reaction carrier will move up and down about 100 thousandths.
The teeth will chip or something, or
No, it just, you know, that's where your reverse band
no? Oh, okay.
rides,
well, especially on
and
trans brake.
you want it to be consistent. You don't want that thing fluttering at high RPMs. So you machine it, put that
the
350 pump bearing in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
So-
about.
Same thing as what you use for
Oh,
the
for
rear
the-
case.
for the tail shaft?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you use these everywhere in this.
Okay.
So anyways, I machined that
Okay.
when I was talking to you earlier.
Okay.
So next step is putting the gear train to. Oh, this is hardened shaft. I already put that in.
There's a harness shaft.
Yeah, here's your factory one.
Okay. Is it prone to breaking or just cause?
Just cause we're in there.
Okay.
So I haven't personally broke one, but they say anything above 1,500, you should do it.
Nah,
so.
just do it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Anyways, so just put it back together. That lip seal.
Yeah. You don't have the tool?
Yeah, I got the tool, but if you just, usually on this one,
Oh, you
just
could do
play
it by
with
hand.
it and it'll go right down. So, let's put this together. They had 3 release springs. I usually run 6.
Okay.
So
I read you were supposed to. Well, no, never mind. I don't know if it's true or not. They whenever they sell you like a trans brake kit, it comes with like some very stiff ones and then some soft ones and stiff ones.
that's for the direct,
Okay.
but CK likes to use
2 on each.
all 12 in here,
Oh,
and he'll put heavy duty ones in. I've tried it both ways.
It's too hard to work.
And
Oh.
it does hit very hard. So I'm running this same 6 in mine, and I like to apply a lot better.
Okay.
So
Even
it's
with
just
higher
preference.
RPM.
Yep,
Okay.
that's already done. So so putting that bearing in, we're trying to eliminate that play.
Right.
So now you got to shim it to get rid of it.
To get rid of it.
And what you want is around 5,000.
5,000. You just do it by feel, right? Or
No.
you got to dial in the good.
I'll get some feeler gauges out.
feeler gauges.
I want to get it close first
Okay.
before I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So just to be sure,
Gear train
the
first.
intermediate clutch is right on top of that suspension pole, right?
Yes.
Look at that white. I heard you were selling white Betty.
I might. Yeah.
Right? What do you think? What do you think?
Car looks clean.
Hey, so you already put the Garrett, huh?
It's on there, man.
Nice.
Has tons of room. See, I don't have a. That's just.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
have
That's
that.
the only piece that you need, right?
Yep. That's it. Yeah, I finished it up this morning.
Nice.
Has tons of room though, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. No, it's
Kind of that 140 it's huge.
this one, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. So did it just bolt right up to the cold side and everything?
No.
No, you had to modify it a
I
little
had
bit.
to add an inch and a half down here, and then yeah, so I add that piece right there, and on this, that's a slip fit compressor
slip fit
cover, and I
cover.
cut it off and put the
put a
V-band.
flange.
So, because I already had V-band on there. Look, this is the one that came with it.
Yeah, it's a
that's
position.
a 115.
Yeah, that's tiny.
It's tiny, and this is like 13 pounds. That's like 36 pounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have one. Well, no, actually, the one I have is a little bigger.
Well, the bigger AR.
No, no, they're all the same.
They get bigger.
Yeah, no, but actually, I think it's the same.
See, this is old school. This is that's tack. It's not stamp.
No, mine's big, nice.
Yours is stamp. All the new ones. All the tails.
Yeah.
I want to put this on just for the weight, but that 115 is going to be pretty low for this cubic inch, and then I'd have to do a conversion mount from the T6 to the V-band, and that's only a 4-inch.
Yeah, it's
out,
too much.
And I'm like,
Too much.
shit.
Yeah, too much crap. Now this thing looks like it can make 1,500 or something, maybe more.
Dude, looking on the inside of that versus that VS, that
Wait, huge difference.
huge. You know that VS? I didn't realize that 92 is a
This is 500.
twin.
Oh yeah,
Scroll.
yeah, twin scroll. This is open scroll, right?
Right.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna spool quick.
What's up, Brian? You say you're thinking about selling it?
Yep. For the right price, everything's for sale.
What do you think is the right price for the people? Maybe somebody out there is wanting to.
Well, it runs what 5 ones, 5 ones or 5 O's or
Yep.
something like that.
Yeah, pretty close. Probably about 32 or so.
And what's the motor trans setup for the
It's
people?
a stroke 6-liter LS 385 cubic inch, AFR heads, all the goodies on the inside.
Ollie.
So, Ollie,
Power glide,
ATI glide,
ATI glide. Not. It's a 8.8 with a 9-inch ends.
chrome Ollie cage. So,
Fresh paint.
Yeah, car is clean in person.
I don't know. I'd like to keep it, but you know.
Yeah.
Two race cars too is a pain in the ass to keep up with. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
you should know.
No, yeah, it is.
So anyway, okay. So I added 10 thousandths to that. So we'll check it out.
It's still way more than 5.
So we'll add 20. See what happens.
We'll get another battery soon.
These things eat up batteries.
Trust me, people want to see this shit right
Yeah.
here. Trust me. They go to sleep watching this shit. I know, because I do.
All the secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna show all the secrets.
I don't think it's secrets,
I
just
don't care.
parts.
Yeah.
People gotta learn. I don't mind.
This is almost like ASMR for people.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Ryan's like, what the fuck is ASMR? You know what that
No
is?
idea. No.
And like
That's
when
talking
people like a certain, I guess like either like a noise or something satisfying, like
You ever heard that fan noise just in your face?
Yeah.
That's ASMR. Oh, that's super tight.
So that's 50. I just put 15. Now we're at 0. So I'll take that back out.
Yeah,
Put that
10.
10 in. We're perfect. Be at 5 thousandths. So it didn't look. It looked like more 5 thousandths, didn't it?
Yeah. So that one that I said, oh, that's not 5. That was 5,000. No, that's
No,
another
the
one.
first one we tried was
Okay.
10.
case saver, does it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it does?
I bought one for you, but
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know it had one.
Oh, it comes factory? Or
Yeah, they had one in there.
I didn't know it
Yeah,
had it.
trans. That got grenaded.
Does it have a billet valve body or is it just
Yeah.
ready? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got their FPI billet in there. It's a nice piece.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is it's got the external solenoid, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit slower release.
Yeah.
That's the TSI. Those
Yeah,
are
it's
all
internal.
internal.
Yeah, I have one in my house.
That's what I put in your Mustang.
Yeah, I noticed I gotta hit it once the last yellow goes on and then I let go.
Really?
And it just, once the green hits, it's just right.
It doesn't seem like 5,000 does.
Is it 5?
Must be.
I'm sure you can make it.
5,000.
That's a lot of clunking.
Mm-hmm. Well, factory, it's like it moves tons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're right at 30 right there. So now
25.
25. You take that?
Yeah.
No, that's way more.
This is more than 5,000.
It's hanging up on something.
So we're still trying to find the clearance.
Trying to find clearance in between.
Yeah, so we're putting two 10,000 shims.
It's like Goldilocks, right? One's a little bit too much, one's not enough, and one's just right.
This is a tedious shit that takes a while. Nobody wants to mess with.
This looks complex, but kind of satisfying at the same time.
Whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, that's where it needs to be.
You want a 5,000 one?
Let's go.
Nah, 5,000.
Let's go
They're
to.
kind of thin.
Now we need to do thicker to find out what this measurement is first.
So you check it up against the center support?
Yeah, exactly. So what if you look at it, you can
Yeah,
see it
I
go
see
up
it.
and down.
Yeah, I see it.
So that's what?
That's 55?
So now we need to go. All right. Try.
So you mean 50,000, not 5,000?
No, you want about 5,000s.
So we're way off.
Yeah. So now, when I do this, put that 30 in there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it's probably about 35. So that's 55. So let's go 2 15s to the 2 10s.
And this spec is from this
The racing
era?
world.
Okay.
So
like Yellow Bullet or something like that?
yeah.
Or what's a hipster?
I think CK actually did
CK?
a
Chris?
in Gears magazine. He did an article on this and explains how to do it. But other people have done write-ups too. I've seen.
Okay. Damn, that's really tight. 5,000.
So those are 10s. It's pretty much 5 to 20. You're gonna be good.
Okay.
So
So let's talk about 10,000.
like my little stand.
Yeah, I saw this. Just some tubing. What is it?
And after you have a few fall over on you, you make some tools.
There you go.
There you go. That's real nice.
So what do you want me to use? 25,000?
Yep. So
That's 25,000.
see what it was, 55 before?
Yeah.
So go to like 45. Let's see if you can fit that in there.
Okay, so you said.
You got 45?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see if you can fit. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. All right. See if you can fit 50. Oh wait, you just did.
40.
Yeah, so you're 50. 50's right. 50's right.
No, we need to go less.
Yeah, so 40, right?
Oh.
40. Yeah.
We're in a 40 in this
You just passed one.
A 10 and a 30.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just have to stack them.
I think it was one. I'm sure. Like, I ain't even gonna lose in a minute.
Yeah. So.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull it out. So it's tight right there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So now, what were we at?
So we're at 30.
Caesar, man, I thought you'd be gapping them spark plugs and
Nah.
one of these to gap your spark
Nah, I
plugs.
use
Out of the box, man.
Nah, I just tap them on the.
There's
tap,
no
tap.
measurement. It's not gonna work in the tube.
And I look at the light, and if just enough light comes through.
Yep. So that's
Nice.
50, 40. So we're at 10,000.
That's
Perfect.
good.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Whoa. Compared to how it was, you can hear the clunk.
Yeah.
Clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Okay. So let me show you the factory.
So this is from 80 or 400 or
400. Let me keep this all the way down.
Oh yeah,
That's factory.
that's a lot.
And you have that plastic washer in there. So
Yeah.
now you got roller bearing and you took all that plate out of there.
Yeah.
So what you get it, high RPMs, you get the flutter, you know, it's just hard on everything. Okay. So we're ready to put the gear train in, except I'm going to replace those Teflon seals with 408 seals.
These ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 480 factory ones are good?
Yeah, they're the best.
So these are Teflon. The other ones are carbon, right?
Yeah, they're plastic, carbon type.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, those are proven. The Teflon ones work fine.
Right. You got the no walk bushing. And then we're gonna put a 350 pump Torrington bearing in the bottom.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
what they had in there, so we'll start with that.
That's the race 350 pump, right?
It's a 10,000 shim with the 350.
So is the shim then the bearing?
Yep.
All right.
Caesar, you know what you're doing or what?
Yeah, I've seen some videos.
You seen some videos?
That's about it.
Gotta learn something, man. Watching somebody else, you ain't gonna learn. You gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, so we'll see how this works. I've seen videos, I never put this. Oh, the band's already there? The reverse band?
Yeah, I didn't pull it out. It looks fine.
Okay.
You can see it.
Trained by the
still see a
YouTube
lettering
University.
on it and
Yeah,
everything.
YouTube mechanics.
When did you graduate? YouTube University?
No, during COVID.
During COVID.
Quickest
that
course.
quarantine teach.
So it's always the middle one that gets omitted?
Yeah. Part of the dual feed.
So part of dual feed mod is you gotta remove the center seal here. Then you gotta drill some holes, I think, on the drum, right?
Yeah, we'll do that here in a
On
second.
the direct, I think.
So what do you think seals better? That like that or that
No,
overlap?
that, yeah, that.
Right.
That, way better.
The only thing is you really gotta watch it when you put the put these style in.
Yeah, they
If
break.
they're yeah, if you don't have glue, you don't have the grease in
Yeah,
there.
assembly glue.
Yeah.
So
So-
this doesn't have a locking mechanism. It's just
Yeah.
You just literally, you can
See if we can go down like that by the table.
And the other.
There's no lock in it. It's just.
Yeah.
Then we have these carbon ones. And they have little tabs right here. You see?
Yeah.
They interlock right here.
Yeah, I'll zoom in on it.
So here's the other problem. With these aftermarket aluminum ones, they have no chamfer on them like the OEM.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna
So I take a little grinder and transfer. Otherwise, it is a pain to get those on there.
you have to get the seals in.
You put those seals on like that.
Okay. Let me take
Fill the grooves up with this, and then you put that on there.
All right. Is there anything special you have to remove this, or is just?
Yeah, just take that. You got it.
Pick.
Pick over there. It should be orange handles. What do I do with it?
I know you had that one in there.
This one's not.
Made it work.
I got it. Thank you. So put it all in the group.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put it in the groove with it.
All right.
Man, Caesar putting in that work.
Put in that loop. I don't know.
It looked like your first time.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I messed up. Let me do the bottom ones first, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a piston ring.
Yeah, I like the way you move up that shaft.
Hey, bro. That's it. That's HPF after hours.
Visit the HPF OnlyFans link in bio. Hey, man, we could probably make some money off that. We could teach people how to tune, and Ryan teach them how to build transmissions.
Right.
You're messing up my angles, man.
Sorry. All right, one more.
I got myself.
Do they have to be staggered? It doesn't matter.
They don't matter.
All right, cool.
They rotate all the time anyways.
All right. Put some more lube on them suckers. Cause we're gonna have to slide the drum. He's grinding it right now. So you see this chamfer?
Yeah, it's got a chamfer on the edge.
Right. So that helps the
The seal.
Yeah,
like,
right. So they can slide in. Right. The seal.
Yep.
Almost like those special.
For piston rings.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna grind a chamfer on it and he can install it
Yeah.
easier because these are harder as well. These are carbon plastic style. So we omit this one for the dual feed mod. This is the one we omit. All right. All right. So
1, 2, 3. It goes on with that hitch.
there
Perfect.
you go.
So you just turn it
That was quick.
Got the right tools, man. It's all about the right tools.
Damn lathe. Yeah, you need a lathe.
So gear train's done. We can drop that in.
What was the trick you said? It was without the center support?
Yeah. So if you want,
But you have the tool though, right? So
Yeah.
might as well just use it.
So right. If you want to do it without center support, you could grab it by this and drop it in.
Okay. So what do you suggest with the tool?
I like
Tool.
But people do it all day long without the tool.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to have it.
That's it, right? Just put it in here.
These aftermarket shafts are a little harder to get on there.
And a slide collar.
All the way down.
Oh.
It clicks.
Okay.
There you go. And just push that down a little bit. Now, mark where that hole is.
Right, for the center support bolt, right?
So when we drop it in, we can see where that's going.
Yes, that's center support bolt. So he's just marking it. So we can line it up with the valve body. So with this hole right here.
Okay, you got the bearing in? Yep, that's the hole. That's our support bolt. All right. You gonna do it? Come on. Okay. When you gotta put it in, you want to push. You kind of push on that so it goes down with the whole gear train. Get lined up first.
Right. So right around there.
There you go.
Okay. And then?
No. So the center support didn't go with it.
Okay.
So you just gotta kind of fudge it up and down. There you go. No. I think it's a case saver hanging it up. No.
So pull it out.
Yep. Just pull it out a little bit.
Okay.
So put it on tape, or just set right there. Make sure this is seated all the way still. Because what will happen is, like those bearings or bushings will get out of place. We're still good.
Okay.
So the tabs around here kind of get hung up on the case. That's why as you're going down, you want to push this down, but you don't want to let this go before that goes. Like you're letting all this fall. So you don't want, you kind of want to hold this up and push this at the same time.
Okay.
This one's a bitch. Normally, like 80s, drop right in. Try this one.
It's tedious yet satisfying.
Again.
Now some of them look like they're galled up.
Yes.
So how do you know it's a certain past point on the case?
Yeah, it's got a, there's a snap ring that goes in when it goes all the way down.
So
You'll see the groove.
I got you.
And you won't feel the play in the when you pull up on that gear train.
Okay, so you just gently tug on it and you'll
Yeah.
be able to.
Try it again. There you go.
Looks like it, no?
Let's go a little bit more.
More.
All right. Hold up. Keep. Are you holding?
Yeah, I'm holding.
Up on that still.
Yep.
All right. Get a little help.
It's moving. It's moving more.
There it goes.
Yep, there goes. Let's see the beginning of the groove.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
A little more?
Now you can let go now.
Yeah, you should be able to feel the little snap right there. Oh, yeah, that's it.
You can see the groove.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
Nah, it needs a little more. Or
No,
not,
the
not
groove-
that.
the groove's there.
We'll get this out of the way. It's just a tight pin, center support.
Damn, that thing's on there.
So, factory one, slides right.
Oh yeah.
So the
that
aftermarket
one's
ones
a
are a
little-
little bit bigger. Yep.
That's what shaft's that called? Main shaft? Intermediate shaft?
That's a intermediate or main shaft.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right. So clutches, right?
No,
snap-
beveled washer.
Okay,
We need to do bevel washer, then check the end plate.
Okay.
So, all right. I usually put these at 3 o'clock. Some people like them over there, but with the case saver, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Basically a big snap ring.
Beveled always goes up. All right. Just twist it a little bit and make sure it's all the way seated. Turns no problem. Always check that. If it doesn't turn, Pull back out. Something's wrong. All right. Now we're gonna check that in play. Get my...
What you think? Is it gonna be able to take that power?
Should. You gotta take the tail shaft off?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be easier with it off. Magnetic place. Unfortunately, you gotta do this upside down because, or I could turn it. We'll turn it this way.
So what are we looking for, like 10th hour or something?
About 3 of 10.
Just gonna zero it.
Yes, sir. Alright, so make sure it's pulled all the way down. Get this tight. Okay, we're pulled all the way down. Okay, so I'm gonna lift up on it and see what it's got. You got 15 thousandths.
Yeah.
So we got to pull it back out.
It's too loose, right?
Too loose.
Okay, so you need to add a shim right there at the very bottom one?
Yeah, so that was a 10 thousandths that was in there.
Okay.
So if we go 15, you know.
Is it 15?
Yeah,
it's 15.
it's 15. It's about 13. So we're gonna put a 15 in there, and it'll be about 8.
Okay.
So, but I think it went almost all the way.
I'm still holding it up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
There it went. Yep. Okay. Ah, you messed it up.
Sorry. Pull it out. Pull it out.
Nah. Is it all the way?
Nope.
Go back down.
Nope.
Nah, pull it back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it
I
out.
think it's
So you had to put the snap ring first.
no. You know how to wiggle it.
I don't know how to wiggle it.
Alright, set it over here. See, what will happen is those bearings will get out of place. So I always put it back on the table, spin it a couple times, make sure you still have that little bit of play.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Bearings still in place.
Oh, there it went. It's already
Yep.
down. It's down. That's it.
That's it. All right, now pull that you can let it off. Pull that collar and just kind of wiggle it and hold this at the same time. Come on.
Holy shit.
All right.
There you go. Throw the bearings back out.
Yeah. What the hell?
Damn.
I think you.
God, that bitch is on there.
Yeah. I need to make a new one for those aftermarket shafts. That's a pain.
That's a pain in the ass.
Alright, so snap ring back on again. Check clearance again. And
At least you got it all the way down that time.
yeah. It's a sign. It's going to work now.
Yeah.
It's going to be the perfect fit.
I'm still gonna check in for again.
Yeah.
I'm not already.
You out of breath.
That bitch is on there. That bitch is on there.
You over here huffing and puffing.
Caesar don't know this mechanic shit, you know.
All the fucking, all the thing I know is A, S, D, E, F, up, down, left, right.
It's in the tune.
It's in the tune.
Alright, so take 2 on this.
Okay, 0.
There we go.
Yep.
Was that like 7?
Yeah,
8?
7,
8.
8.
Yeah.
Perfect. Numbers work, man.
Ryan holding it down.
This is too much work, man. Shit. All right. Intermediate clutches. They're in that box over there. They came with the small box.
So this is going to be 4 again?
Now, so the aftermarket 36 uses C6 clutches. They have a Ford C6.
Okay.
So you use 5, but they're not as much surface area.
Gotcha.
So that when you calculate it, it comes out the same as having 4,
Okay.
regular ones.
Okay.
So where is? Where'd they go?
Piston or what?
No, here they are. So this is a factory 4L80. 4L80. So the reason why it's 4L80 is because it's 70 thousandths. If it was turbo 4,
This is also 36 though, right?
that's a 34.
Oh, 34.
So this is 36. So yeah, it's you don't have as much area. So.
But regardless, this is still better. Well, you have to because of
It's the same. You have to because that 36 element.
I got you.
So there's one person that makes a race for that to fit these clutches.
Right.
It's just impossible to get. So anyways, so get rid of all the 4LA stuff.
Okay.
If it was a 400, that would be 90 or 100 thousandths thick.
Clutch.
Yeah, and so you only have 3 in a factory 400.
You say those are 60?
Those are 70.
70.
So, these. See what kind these are.
Just says Altos right here.
Does it say Alto?
It says right here Alto. Good.
Okay, so that's a Alto green HE.
So 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So those are waffle.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are radial groove.
Which ones are better?
I
Shouldn't
like the
too much?
Alto
Okay.
better than the
And the waffle?
yeah.
What was those Exities or what?
Yeah,
4-1?
the XD, they're I don't know. I haven't had real good luck with their stuff. So
Gotcha. So this is intermediate now, right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to put. These are all thin. Come on. All stuck together. Once we get our clearance, then we'll go back and soak
Soak
the.
'em.
Yeah. God damn, things stuck together.
There you go.
Next. Okay.
So you just put a feeder gauge, right? Between the lug?
We have 2 different thicknesses snap rings that we can use to get our clearance right too. I think there's 100,000. No, that's 90. Try that first.
So the clearance should be what, like 60?
40 is 60 on this one. Factory's almost 80, so anything under that,
Great.
yeah. That thicker snap ring.
So it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's have a direct,
Allison or something?
nah, it's a Chrysler 727, I think. Come on. All right. So you could check it right in between that snap ring and the apply and the backing plate.
That's 54. Oh, just barely goes in.
So you're at 54 right now?
Yeah, it goes in.
Okay.
What do you think? Too loose?
54?
It's 6.
No.
It's 5 clutches, right? So it should be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually 5,000 or 10 thousandths per clutch.
Right.
Yeah. So you already tried 60. So that's 58.
So it's about 60.
58. Put 100 thousandths, get it down to about 48. Yeah, let's put the thicker snap ring in there. Closer to 50. No,
this one's
I'll
thin.
have some there.
So clearance wasn't what Ryan liked, so he's gonna end up putting a thicker snapper. How thick is it? Is it like 120 or what?
That one's 90, and then goes to 100,000.
100,000 thick.
And the thicker it is, the stronger it is. It
Right.
doesn't tend to blow out your case lugs as
Right.
bad. So I always go for the thicker one if clearance
possible.
allows it.
If possible.
So. Factory is 90,
Okay.
but that's
Yeah, so
not factory.
aftermarket, right?
Yeah, that's not.
It's 100. So that should be just good enough just to put it in, and that's it, right? You're still gonna verify.
This is actually a little bit more than 100.
That's
Yeah,
like-
we'll have to verify.
Maybe, yeah.
Sometimes the 400 cases won't allow you to put this thick one in there. So
Just because the ridge isn't wide enough.
yeah, the groove isn't wide enough. Put this one in.
Going in.
That's what she said.
All right.
So now we still got the
That's 1-1. So let's go down to
40, 45.
45. And the intermediate, you can run them a little bit less.
Oh,
if
even
you
tighter
need to.
than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, around 40 is fine for the intermediate.
Okay. The tighter it is, the faster it applies, right?
Faster. Yep. You got it.
Gotcha. I'm kind of learning a little bit. The YouTube mechanic.
Okay, that's 40. Let me try 45.
Too tight.
It's on the tight side.
I seen a book on the 400s, and they have like a wide range of tolerance.
Yeah. Well, look at when they're designing what 60. They ain't come out till what 65.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're designed in early 60s.
I'm like, man, there's a lot of tolerance.
Yep. Okay. So we got 45, no problem.
Okay. So it's probably
So
around
we are-
42, 43, something like
Yeah. Make sure. You always want to check it in a couple different places because it does change a little bit around the case. Where the hell?
that. You want the angled
The
one?
angled ones. I don't know why I'm using those crappy ass things.
What you selling? Stock. Tell them stock. There we go.
LS3. Gotta
Oh,
it
that is
sound-
3 intake?
Gotta make it sound.
Alright.
Like, what's
Watch
fuel
out
level
with
is that?
this camera.
45.
Yeah.
It's barely getting in there now.
Yeah.
That's that fancy stuff.
Nah, that's the other one was China as USA.
Exactly. Harbor Freight versus Craftsman. I don't know. I think I might go back to the other ring.
It's too tight?
Yeah, with 5 clutches, I mean it's on the tight side. I don't want it scrubbing and wearing and getting hot spots on those thin steels. So we're gonna put the
50,000? 55 or 58?
90 thousandths.
No, but the clearance was like 58.
Yeah, 58.
Alright. You're the boss.
If this was a 4
Yeah, you're right.
friction,
You're right.
I'd run 45 thousandths all day long. So. All right.
That's it? Oh, you want to measure this?
Yeah, see if any of these are just a tad thicker.
Should be 90, right? So
92. A7, 111, 92 it is.
all right.
Is what it is. All right, let's soak through. God damn.
Making a mess, Ryan.
Throwing shit around. It's only Caesar's shit, so I don't care that much.
Don't worry about it. I'm sponsored. Does it even help to soak them a lot? I heard you just put them in and that's it.
That's all I do.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's
you
what
think
people
about
have
it, you
even
get
there.
wet, they're gonna sit until you fire this thing up.
Doesn't matter,
2
right?
weeks later, you know. So.
Caesar's like, oh, I'm about to put this in my truck tonight.
Yes, sir.
Track night tomorrow.
That's track night today.
Are they doing it today?
Baytown.
Oh,
Hey, I kind of like Baytown better
Baytown
now.
is better.
Yeah,
Dude, I hooked on the
Yeah.
killer one.
yeah.
Well, at the end, but my transmission broke. Well,
Hey, but
it hadn't fully break, but it was about to break.
Yeah.
The YouTube title says it blew, so it blew.
Has Dean posted anything for tomorrow night?
No.
I was planning
Dude,
on
I
going,
went
but
last
don't know.
time. I went last time. We got on video, man. The track was shit.
Really?
There was.
There
I mean,
weren't a lot of people there when you
no,
went,
there was
though.
nobody, dude.
So no big
So
timers,
he
wasn't.
wasn't gonna prep it.
Oh, that sucks.
It was ass. Everybody was complaining to Dean.
The few times I went out there, it was on point. Like Kenny Hubbard was out there testing.
Yeah,
and
you gotta see
Birdman. You know.
You gotta see who's going, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna go because the prep's gonna be good.
Exactly.
Clutch on this steel. You just throw it in there.
Yep.
All right, y'all. If anything goes wrong on this steel here, you know who did it.
Ryan's gonna look back on the video like, oh yeah, it was Caesar.
I see what we did wrong.
Right? Like you see this third steel, you put it in there. I don't have any more steel.
There you go.
There's almost like a
A Jenga puzzle.
yeah, it's almost like a
God damn it. Try and put in opposite of what I normally do. Not used to
You
it.
put it on 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Not left-handed is the problem. I just put.
What do you think? It's not fully seated?
Yeah, it is. It's in there. I just put strange adjustable struts on it today too. They're actually pretty cheap. They're the ones that the steel, like what's on your
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, 140 a piece.
Yeah, they're not
But it doesn't adjust compression, just rebound. But that's all you need for radials.
Yeah, for radials.
Because you just turn that rebound
Yeah,
up.
so the
right.
extension.
Yep. Okay. Now we got to build the direct clutch.
You gotta prep it, right? They call it prep.
First, we got to drill a
The relief hole, right?
60,000
The feed hole?
Yeah.
So this is part of the dual feed mods. So we're gonna have to drill a hole for the modification. Is it both to apply and to release? Or is it just a release hole?
It's so it doesn't centrifugally apply in
Right.
first gear.
Right, because of
When if fluid gets in there or whatnot,
Right.
if it gets trapped, it'll centrifugally apply.
Right.
And it'll burn your clutches up in
right.
first gear.
Okay.
So this one,
No, I thought it was on this side, right? Yeah.
well, you'll see it coming out the side.
This one? No, this one.
No, that's your factory bleed hole.
Okay.
They don't have one.
Doesn't have one?
FTI didn't do it.
They fucked up?
I guess they just relied on the bleed hole. Or do they have a hole drilled in the piston anywhere? No.
They fucked up. Ooh, FTI, what y'all doing?
I can't say nothing. I'm a distributor for them.
That's all good. I can say something. I pay a lot of money for this shit.
Oh.
I'ma tag y'all.
Oh.
Look, there you go.
60,000. after. So this one over here, this old one that I took apart that had, I don't know, old TCI trans brake. They remembered to do it.
Oh yeah. So TCI did remember. That's nice to know. So that would mess up the direct.
That would do that.
This, right? This. So, oh, we found the issue.
Ooh. Or going from first to third and putting that load on it. But to me, it should hold that. It's just like being on the dyno in third gear and starting out, right? It should hold.
No, yeah, it shouldn't matter if you go first or third. No. The motor will get hurt probably.
Right.
But the trans shouldn't care.
No, there's good possibility because they ain't have that bleed hold.
Yeah, so it's centrifugally applied, as you remember, especially with that RPM.
Yeah, with the
With the RPM I
like
spin,
8,200.
8,000. So
That's probably why those cooked then.
yeah, for sure. So we found the issue, and then the second issue is me going first and second on the burnout. But the motor's so small, the turbo's so big, I
Like
just
some things will never change.
something's gonna change. I'm gonna have no breaking it again. Put a 38 element.
Oh.
I don't even think there's such a thing.
Oh. It sounds like a lot of money.
Hey, sometimes I ship money.
Oh. Everybody in the comments will be like, where you live at?
Right.
Who does your plumbing?
Who does my plumbing? Frank.
I lost it.
What you lose? The apply piston? That looks like it is.
That's it. Okay. One thing, I always want to look on these.
There's the check valve, right? They have a check
Check
valve. Yeah, they have a check
So, like a lot of these aftermarket ones don't have a check ball.
That needs to have
So
it.
this needs to.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not that dumb. YouTube mechanic showing up. What y'all know about that? But then you can have two check balls, but at least one has to have, right? Because I know
So-
sometimes the drum has a check ball, and then the applied piston has a check ball as well.
Yes.
That's no problem.
Right.
But
Yeah,
no check
because
balls
when
at
pressure goes in there, it seats.
It's got to stay.
So I worked on a 2-speed 400 last week. That was from M&M. Mick, he's a big
No, I know.
275X.
I know who. Oh, you're talking about the owner. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, is built by him originally. It had this drum and it had 4 check balls in there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And it had like a ring in here in the very bottom holding those check balls in. And they had it had burned up directs too, and it had the relief
bleed hole? Yeah.
But when they put the ring in, it covered up the relief hole.
What the fuck? And that was on a glide, you said?
That's on a 2-speed 400.
Oh, 2-speed 400. So it was,
Like you get lucky.
oh yeah, you got lucky. Yeah, you do.
Got it. Got it.
I seen guys strolling that motherfucker for at least 10, 15 minutes.
Like butter.
Like nothing ever happened.
It's 2 tools that I use for that.
I have one of those, yeah.
The problem with this is it'll get stuck. Once you get it,
You
it's
can't-
no problem. You can't pull it back
You
out.
can't pull it back out.
So this one works fine. You just got to take your time and don't cut the seal.
Gotcha.
So I've heard a good trick is take like a piece of
Piano wire?
guitar or piano wire, and you just take a single piece and go around it with it.
I seen this donut, and it's like.
Oh yeah, the
I
lip
have
wizard.
that one.
The
Yeah.
green lip wizard.
And it just goes. Bloop.
I've never tried it, but I heard it works really
I
good.
bought it. I never used it, but I saw them. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta buy that.
Yeah.
$10 or something like that.
Yep.
So
Okay.
is this machine or you're?
Yes. So I machined that earlier.
So you already
before
knew.
got here.
Yeah, you already knew.
Yeah. So the thickness here, about 620 or 570 to 620, and you machine it down to that, and then you,
Got the extra
depending
clutches.
on what steels you use, you get your clearances. So
But
this
you-
one
but you
is
also have-
machined to 570.
You also have to machine it because of the different drum, or no?
No.
There's exact copy.
Yeah, exact copy.
As
So you could put that steel apply piston in
so,
here.
So these are exact copies
Yes.
to the Dow.
Yes.
Okay.
The good thing is these have the clean out groove is deeper in this
So you can
one,
fit more
so you can
clutches.
fit more clutches.
You're talking about this.
That very bottom lip.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we need to make our stack.
Oh yeah, I've read about. Yeah, what's up with that with the bottom groove? I remember watching a video. Like
So
if it's
you
too
cut this too much, the first steel could go underneath.
It'll, yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's what it was. Exactly. Yeah, so if it's too far in, the ridge will not go down enough, and then the clutch will spin on the actual drum. At least the first one. So he already took care of that. This is only because it's an aftermarket drum. If it was factory, you don't need to worry about that, unless your stack is off or something. But it'll be better to adjust that with the clutch packs or the steels than machining the drum or the apply piston.
All right, so we got 90 thousandths, and I think there are 77 thousandths.
And you could put, let's say you could put all 90 and then the last one's 70, right?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
So I always start with the thicker ones up against the apply piston.
Right.
Just so
Yeah,
it has
just-
more surface to push on.
Gotcha.
And then
One more
start
material, right?
with
Doesn't heat up
about
as
two
much.
90s, and then, yeah, 77s and see what happens.
And these are, how many? 6?
6.
So we're gonna run 4 in the direct? 5.
6, and this is a direct.
I mean, the forward?
Forward 5.
5. So 5, 5, and 4. And 5, 5, and 6.
Yes.
Like pressure plate, what do they call it?
There's nice and flat. One's from the forward, they're the same.
Is there a specific bevel to it or no?
No, they're the same. The forward and the direct are the same. Way too much.
Put too much slack?
Yep. So I'm gonna go back and put some 90s in there. Close.
So what are we talking this one? 10,000 as well, so 60?
Like 50 or 60 in this one. Okay, so that's 60.
Way too much. There's some machining.
No, I could go more 90s. Goddamn piston fell. Or we could always try. We could try a 7 stack with all 77s.
Like that. I heard it's not even about the clutch, it's about the friction.
What's that? The material?
That holds the power. I mean, hold on. Well, that didn't come apart.
It's about the count, not the material. More. No? I don't know. I don't think the material is going to make or break a transmission.
Well, no,
Maybe
I've
the
read-
longevity
I've
of it.
read if you install thinner friction. I mean, yeah, thinner steel.
Oh, that's where you're going.
Right.
Yes. So the thinner steels don't dissipate the heat as quick
Right.
as the thicker ones.
Right. So that's what I mean, right? So maybe even putting 7 might not even be that great.
Well,
because
70
because there's so much clearance, it would be fine.
Yeah, but 80,000 steel is still considered thick
It's
steel.
thick steel, okay.
So you get down in 60,000s, that's when you
thin.
have a problem with
Okay.
the heat.
Gotcha. So you have 77s?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what they do.
So you have 90s and 77s.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are Borg Warners or
Borg Warner, just
the regular
Turbo 400 tans.
Yeah. Probably will be a job.
Yeah, maybe.
Just for shits.
As long as there's no noise over it.
You're doing 7s?
Yeah, it's just checking. It's not going to allow us to do it.
It's not really even going to sit.
No.
So,
No. All right, just wanted to check it while we're here.
Yeah.
So I could probably machine the piston down,
But
but
nah,
you don't need it. So,
that's for like what, 2,000 horsepower or something?
yeah. Or, 4,400 pounds.
See that, baby? I got Pro Mod truck.
Exposed.
Exposed. It ain't no street truck no more.
Exposed in the chat. Tricks we got in the pro mod.
Pro Mod shit.
90, 90.
I don't know, my car doesn't act right. I think I'm about to go ADU. I've been thinking about it really hard. Kind of sad though.
We got 60 in it now.
I got a TBD6 31 on
Oh, in the
black
vet?
price. No, in the Trans Am.
Oh, okay. You got too many cars, man.
I only got 2. I slimmed down. At one point in time, I had like 4 or 5. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I sold them. Like 2 is still a lot. It's a lot. When they're both trying to be boosted, it gets complicated. And then I want another one, so doesn't quite sit right.
Okay. So 90 in all of them. We're right at 60. So we're perfect. Yep.
Good, right?
All right. So the other thing you could do is if you can't get your clearance right, instead of running 2 of those 90s, you could run like 3 77s. And it's okay to put 2 steels on top of each
Okay.
other.
Yeah, because
So
it just acts as
You could
one.
actually put 2 frictions on top of each other. It doesn't hurt anything.
Really?
Because they're not spinning. They're always going
Right,
the same.
they're locked. Right,
They're locked.
right.
So,
I understand. Wow, so, okay.
yep.
It's just all about the clearance.
Yep.
Okay. I learned something new again. Pro
So
tip.
we take it all back apart, and we got to
Soak-
put the springs on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Soak,
Soak.
or put some fluid on
The
those.
return springs, right?
Yep. Put the return and the retan plate.
Okay.
Good to go.
They call it the cage, right? What do they call it?
Yeah. You got it. Can you grab my impact over there? See if it's got 9/16 on it. Nah, the yellow yellow DeWalt. Or not? Oh, you down here. Oh shit. Right bit on it too. See that nice roller one?
I see that nice Eagle box.
Right there. That's
Yeah, I know. The rollarized one?
yeah, there's that 2-speed I worked on.
Look at that. Look at that rollarized one.
But
Oh, I see them.
Look at that.
do you want to see the case it?
Look like money, but it looked like broken money. Oh.
I mean, they're only going 440s on a stock bell housing.
Only 440.
Damn.
Ryan, what you running
632, two
Right.
kits of nitrous. I mean,
today? Only 2 seconds faster than I'll ever be.
That thing was super nice.
yeah.
I I wonder if it helps with horsepower. Probably not.
I don't know, but it'd be nice not have to worry about that bushing in
The
there.
bushing, right? It's all about the bushing. Yeah.
I think.
Where do you get these bits from? Or is it like the company buys them?
Yeah, company.
Okay.
We get them through a machine tool supply company, Bass Tool. So, but yeah, I buy them by like 10 at a time.
I need some so when I weld like a cope stuff, I want to grind the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I saw some on Amazon. I'll probably buy those.
Yeah. Just make sure they're carbide, because
Yeah.
the ones that are high-speed steel do not hold up.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they say carbon. Those that came with the drum.
No,
Those are from the original.
those are from the FTI transbrake kit.
Yeah, they come with a transbrake kit.
Yeah, they're heavy-duty springs.
Okay.
So the rate's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I've seen they come with the kit.
Homemade tools here.
Yeah. I see some guys have it like with the floor. They hit some leather.
Yeah, those are nice. The hydraulic ones. Try to get it lined up a little better.
Got it. So, snap ring.
Almost.
Man, those snap lines look nice. Snap on, huh?
Oh.
Big money.
You gotta have them though. You gotta have them. Ah, shit.
Yeah, they got the little outer grip, right? It's actually meant for that, probably.
The backside didn't get on all the way.
You gotta message Fabian and be like, I bet you ain't got these.
I bet you
though."
ain't got these.
That's right. I'll have them
Like,
tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll buy them tomorrow. For no reason. There we go.
Now it's in. That's close. Okay. Man, that drum ate up that snap ring. The factory ones don't. See how that snap ring's barely on there. I guess it's a deeper groove.
So,
Let me see if I have any different snap rings.
so the snap ring got ate up?
See how it's recessed way down in there?
Yeah.
I think all the factory snap rings are the same. So that groove is probably machined a little deeper. So that, I mean,
That'd be bad music I can't afford.
yeah.
You'll be alright.
I want no drum coming out the damn floorboard.
You'll be alright.
Let me pull it and
Alright.
see if any of these are thicker.
Alright, so now,
Okay.
clutch pack. The stack.
Just
That's referred to as the stack.
Start soaking them. Get dirty.
Yeah. Ryan ain't trying to get dirty. Alright, I think they'll be alright.
you ain't getting dirty.
Mutually exclusive. Alright.
Buddy deals, you know, they gotta be helping you at the same time. Yeah. Alright.
Have to line the teeth and all that? The splines? Nah.
Yes, especially with these 36s, they don't line up like the factory ones do. It helps again close.
By alignment, we're talking about all of the clutches.
No. The ones in here, they're me.
Oh, okay.
So we're fixing to drop that in.
yeah, but that's what we're talking about. It's the same thing.
Yep.
So the sprag is gonna end up it's gonna end up applying all those clutch packs. See what I'm saying? So you look at the sprag. See? The clutches are gonna route accordingly. Well, these clutches are not 36 or the same amount of splines. So this is 36. Those are C6 clutches from the 4 trans.
Like these are 63 tooth, and I think those are 47, something like that. So, okay. All right.
So it just drops right in. You gotta
Yeah,
shake it.
needless to say,
You just like
you gotta have a handle.
yeah, but I mean, you just gotta wiggle it.
Yep.
Anything missing?
Yeah, and just collapsing those rings real quick. It's already down. That's it. That's it. One easy. It's a good way of
Your way is a case saver or what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a certain depth or something?
You see where the splines fall? So, see how both those splines end at the same point, or roughly the same point? See the splines on the inside?
Yeah.
That's when you know it's all the way down.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're saying that.
And you can feel it. If that was dragging on a clutch, it would not be smooth. It'd be, you could feel that dragging on the teeth.
The fact that it spins pretty smooth.
Yep. So, and I know from experience, both those splines, this spline is always going to be raised up just a little bit from the sun gear.
Okay. And then that's spline inside.
Yep.
Right, okay.
That's it. That went in really easy. Usually they don't. So, okay, now we got to build the forward. That's still in the box.
There, right? This one, right?
No, you got a new one in the box.
This is that aluminum one you're talking about?
No, that one's steel, but it's got a hardened input shaft.
Okay.
So it looks like your factory one, but the big difference is this input shaft's hardened and the spline count. See how big that shaft is?
Way bigger.
Yeah, look at the size of that.
Way bigger.
So that one's got the ball already, so we can use one without a ball.
Okay, so when the ply piston without a check bar. I'll put it here.
That's fine. Alright. We need to put an inner seal in. Remember what you're talking about being a pain sometimes?
Oh yeah, I've seen you really struggle for a while.
Let it spin a little bit. Yeah, I've seen posts people. I tried doing it, working on this all night and can't get it. Come on, one little section left.
Don't cut it.
No. That's when I use the other one. Just kind of push it. I lost my spot.
That was right there.
And it fell in there. God damn it.
Cut.
There's bitch sometimes.
Watch, it won't fall right. Nah.
Nah.
Got some tension on it.
Use a lot of lube on it. Some regular old 480 HDs in there.
These bolt warners as well, yeah.
You know what? No, these are supposed to be a little bit. We'll use this one.
All right.
These are proven. Oh wait, no, we're gonna use what came out of it.
The Altos?
Yeah, those Altos are fine.
All right.
Forgot those. God. $80. You know what they are, factory? $80.
Oh, so.
Yeah. You can always look at the steels and tell if they've ever slipped. There's no hot spots or anything.
So same, you can use those other ones, right? But I know it doesn't matter on the forward.
On the forward, I would never go out and buy the reds, but they work fine.
Okay.
But the HEs are a better clutch when it comes to a shifting clutch.
Okay.
On a non-shifting,
Yeah, that's a non-shifting
it
gear.
does
It's
not
first
matter.
Gear. It's first gear. Yeah.
So they had one wave in there, so let's get rid of that. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. We can run away.
No.
For forward, I always run away for forward.
Okay. That's it. When it hits, when you put it in first gear.
Yeah. Let's see where our count's at before I do anything with that. We could put a solid steel down in the bottom. Fucking lazy, man.
Doing nothing. You're supposed to be helping out. Look at you.
What am I gonna do?
So what time you get to work today?
Man, I ain't
You
gonna
came
lie.
in late today, didn't you?
I ain't gonna lie.
You came in late and you left early yesterday.
Don't worry about it.
Look at that. Look at that.
This guy here, jeez, it must be nice to have banker's hours.
Right? Oh, I like that. I like that. Thank you, hours.
I left your shop at 8 last night. I get back to work here at 8 today, and I'm still working. I ain't sitting down.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
you see that?
You gotta maintain that race car over here.
And I'm 10 years old, 15 years older than you.
It's all good. It's all good. That's
Right.
that's a secret to long life.
Right. Tell him there's something wrong with his generation.
There's something wrong with your generation. This man was born after 9/11.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
See?
I was working next door, the company next door here. I was working there.
Oh my God.
I walked in the shop and they had the TV on, and they're like, "Look what just happened." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Hey, I was
What were you 6?
I was in the,
No, I was like 8.
I was in the moon.
Hold on, let me see. 91. Yeah, I was like 10 years old.
Nah. Now you gotta put the forward clutch in.
That's a Argon hub, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like to say Caesar's older than dirt, but that means Ryan is before the.
Ryan's old.
Stone Age.
Before the Earth was formed and all that shit.
Pre-YouTube.
Oh, I remember pre-YouTube days.
I remember pre-YouTube.
You do?
I was alive during then. I ain't that young. Golly, cut me some slack.
All right. Ready to go in. That one's easy to put in.
Is it?
all you.
One job, don't fuck up.
I'm taking a break. You got
Well, I gotta line it, right? Or they're all lined? Huh? Don't matter?
No, you just sit there and
Wiggle.
turn them. Wiggle and turn.
Ryan's on that Diet Coke break over there, enjoying life.
Gotta get some more energy since I'm so old. So, are you pushing down?
Yes.
Lightly pull up. Put one hand here, one hand here. And sometimes you lightly pull up. See it went right down.
So that's done. No.
You feel it. Does it turn it? Can you feel it grab on anything?
Feels pretty smooth.
It's done.
Sounds like tires squealing on a burnout.
I heard you're supposed to hear a clunk.
Well, I do it so
Yeah.
fast. Turn it the other way. See if you feel clutches move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's down all the way.
Okay. There you go.
Now turn it the other way. Smooth.
Ah. Hell.
Well, it's hard to turn because you're turning the sprag.
Man, that bitch is. Let me just. Alright, I think it's.
Not quite. It's got to be all the way. Yeah, so when you go backwards, it's nice and smooth. That's it.
Okay, cool.
There is a measurement. I just
Yeah.
don't know it. I just always go until.
Yeah, I've seen a video. I forgot where it referenced. I think it references a pump hole.
Shit. We could measure it, then pull it back out and see if they're all engaged.
All right.
Oh, if the pump doesn't go in.
Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do it again.
So we're 1 1/4, just over 1 1/4.
Okay.
Now pull it straight out, all the way. And now you see
Yep.
all the clutches were
Yeah,
engaged.
It was engaged.
So sometimes it'll just drop all the way now.
Nope.
Now you gotta do it all.
Fucked up.
It's all good.
Sometimes you just gotta get mad at it. You
No,
make
hold
sure
on.
that bearing's still in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't push, just kind of turn. Yeah.
Ryan's like, I could have just dropped it in there.
Don't worry about it. It's the first one.
Yeah, you gotta kind of pick up and turn at the same time and drop it.
I pick up too hard, huh? Torrington bearing still
Hey,
there?
you need to stick to the keyboard.
Don't worry about it.
Nah. Why would you just do that?
See, Ryan's a demotivational speaker.
Trial by fire here.
Don't worry. I'll get it.
He's like, now I'm determined.
I got to get it.
It's all crooked.
Is it?
The
Go,
hammer-
go. You need to go back the other way too, not just one way.
okay.
When you go back the other way, it's what really does. Yeah, something's crooked. I don't think your spline was engaged.
How do we go from a perfectly aligned drop in to every gear is wrong? Every clutch.
Go back. Keep on going back that other way. Go.
No, don't fuck with me, Ryan. Don't.
Let me get the wide angle view of this struggle.
There you go. It's going now.
This is gonna be in the beginning of the video. That hand work?
Hey, you'll be proud when you run that 520 though and saying, I put that bitch together.
Oh,
There you go.
let's get in there.
I think that's it.
I don't think it's in.
Nah, it's not. I don't think so.
That's it, man. Looks like it.
I was gonna expose you.
Nope.
Living to it.
No. Yeah, I thought so.
You putting in that hard work, Caesar?
Sweat.
That hand work?
Fuck you, ho.
Man.
Brian's like, why are you struggling this hard?
I think
There, it
it's in,
just
right?
went, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No?
One more. You got one more go. Oh, you picked it up. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Believe me, first
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
times I did this
I got
same
it.
shit.
That's in. 100% sure.
That's it. So anyways, so now, let me show you.
Ripped it.
This motherfucker.
You just take one hand, put the other hand down here, and go back and forth.
Oh! Oh!
It wasn't me.
Oh!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what it's called instant karma.
Brian's like, man, I'll be here all day now.
Right.
Hey, though, look, he's getting it, though. Look, he's already made all the progress already. He's been
One
about
more.
15 seconds.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's that experience. He knows what to do. He knows the hand motions. He got it in there. Think about one more.
Yep.
I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think about one more, dude.
I know it's a bitch.
You over there having fun. You over here sweating, man.
Bitch, that hole heavy. That's about 15 pound, 20 pound. Yeah.
That's it. One more. No, was it? Is it? No, that's your chain cord.
Yep.
Yep. Yes,
I don't know.
There it is. There it is. See, you always feel it won't go backwards until you get that final click.
Yeah, I didn't hear no clunk.
Yep. There you go. So normally, I think it's had aftermarket input. I think the splines are a little strong, but factory ones, usually up here, just kind of shake it and then push at the same time, and it goes right in.
Oh, man, that was taking a while.
Now we got to our pump plate. And the rest is easy. So, this one here.
And this hole's busted.
Mm.
This is just a nylon washer for the pump.
Yeah. That sets your front end plate. That and the bearing that we put on the forward post.
350. Oh,
See if they had anything done for the. Nope. You got any thrust bearings left in your motor?
I don't know. It's a stock bottom end. They didn't even put the
It don't have the restrictor.
restrictor. So it had all the charge pressure.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good thing.
So I don't know
Right.
if it does or...
You can't see the issue. When it blows, it blows.
When it blows, it blows. That's right. It's good.
Yeah. It's a good pump. It's got the lube recess in it right there.
For more pressure.
Yep. Some of the 400s have it, some don't, but any that don't, I machine that little groove in there.
Gotcha.
Longevity of pump gears. So. Okay. So So all we got to do is
It's just put that
put that restrictor,
right here. Right? You have to tap it though, right?
Yep.
How far in it goes?
How far in it is. So it doesn't matter anyways because there's no there's no groove or no there's no spot on the input shaft for it to ride. Where is that other one?
The first one.
See how that one's got the little
This
race? Yeah.
Oh yeah, this.
So
This is where the bushing
aftermarket
goes.
ones do not have that. So what you do is you remove that bushing when you have the aftermarket shaft. Because you have no lube hole. See, there's a lube hole above that. You don't have that in the aftermarket shaft, and you need that fluid to pass. So put that all the way down. Yeah, so fluid still can't pass, so we gotta pull that bushing out. And now's a good time. We'll check front end plate also. Goes all the way in.
I got you.
Where'd it go? Take it over here. It's the hardest pushing to get out in this whole transmission.
You're not gonna damage the seals on it?
We're gonna put different ones on there. Come on. Come on. Almost. Almost got my hand too. That's it. Oh, I'm bleeding. No.
Nah, it's
Gosh, no sympathies. These are just.
Right. I know.
I was quick to say nah. It's trying to So this is the front play, right? Front end play. From the pump, between the pump and the forward drum.
Don't do this at home. Lightly put the vice grips on there. Turn it, make sure it's all the way down. Pick up. So we're at 0 right now.
Yes. Yeah. So it's about 3,000, 4,000, something like that. No, not even.
About 2,000.
2,000s, yeah.
So. Let me. Where's this? Wedge it between the stator support
Yeah, and just pry it up.
and pry it up.
I don't know.
So we're at 0.
So it's good?
No.
Bad. Too tight.
Yeah, too tight. Again, this between 5 and 10 thousandths is good.
So what's the fix? We're gonna machine something down, or?
Got different thickness washers.
Okay. Oh, you ended up putting one. I didn't see that.
Yeah, put one in there. Okay. I just picked the middle one I had. What was that one? 83. This one is 70. So that 70 is our only other choice. This had to be a 90. 94. Having fun yet?
Who, me? Just more fun than being at the shop. More of that. Either.
Oh, there we go.
You got that boat?
Okay. Thank you. Try this again. Okay.
Oh,
So now we're
man, way too
20 thousandths.
You need
So
that
we need in between the two.
Do you have one?
80.
No. This was 94,
So you need like 100?
83. We really need this one.
Yeah.
We could probably just clean this one up. Or sometimes I machine those.
Oh, what's in it right now? 70?
Do I have?
Yeah.
I might have a 10,000 shim. Let's see.
Can that work?
It looks like it'll work.
Unless it's.
This doesn't. It only serves as a surface, as a thrust surface, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's not
see anything.
rubbing on it all the time.
I think this will work.
Some what? Sandpaper?
Nah, I think it's good, man. Cleaned up pretty good already.
Try this one more time. Right there. Zero.
There we go. Perfect.
Oops, I went the wrong way with it.
Hammer from 5 to 8, right?
Yeah.
10.
5
Yeah.
to 10.
Where's that screwdriver? Right there. It picks it up more evenly.
Yeah.
8. Yep.
Go up a little bit on it. Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. 10 thousandths. I've had to put these on the lathe, double stick them to a piece of aluminum, and then turn them off again. Perfect. So, but you could also machine that forward hub. That you put that in there and machine that off, or that the drum. So multiple ways. of doing
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of ways to get clearance. But you need a lathe at the end of the day.
You could also take these, the shims we use for the back. You
Yeah.
could put those in there too. They work.
Ah, okay.
So we could have put a 10,000 shim in there, but I'd rather not. You know,
Yeah.
if we could use
One.
bushing.
One.
So. All right.
Time to assemble the pump.
Got special tools for everything.
Ooh, look
where the fence is.
Oh yeah, I've seen that big ass.
Big hose clamp, basically. Slippery.
I've seen people put one of the halves on the actual shaft,
Yep.
and then put the other piece on top and the centers it or something.
Yep. Or a lot of people will just put both halves right in here in the case when it's empty.
Yeah.
And then
that's
you
it.
come up through,
Yeah.
or you put it backwards when it's empty. Yep. You got it. So. All right. Now let's see what release pressure springs in it. We afraid it's gonna shoot to it?
I've seen a lot of stuff happen.
Oh, they come out. Put it in the vise. They've flown across the shop a few times.
See that?
I wonder how to get the surface rust so cool.
Cast metal, man, that shit does rust quick.
Damn, you tired already?
Dropping everything.
Man, must be that GMO you eating. That's the boost valve?
Yep.
So that's the one that controls line pressure, correct?
Yeah.
There you go.
That boost valve and that spring have everything to do with your line pressure.
Is that any good or you can't tell?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing what springs in it. I think that's a 200. That's what it looks like. Come on.
I know.
I did a 80 not too long ago. Got it all together, valve body. The customer was like on his way to come get it, and I look on the table. There's a fourth gear bolt. You know, the fourth gear bolt goes underneath the valve body.
Shit.
I'm like, son of a bitch. Take it all apart real quick. Time to put that bolt in. But that's it. I put everything in one spot, so you know what's missing.
The band goes upwards.
Yeah, you got see it. It's got to block this hole over here. No, that's
Oh, that
yeah,
one?
that's the right way. Yeah. So you always because it's got that little square part right there. It'll only go one way, actually. Dude, that thing does not stay on there at all. Got one more? Actually, it's a half inch. You don't want to strip it out?
Yeah, I don't want to fuck none. I just watch. There we go.
I like that quick release on that.
Yeah.
That's badass. I need to get one of those. Gonna be nice to have second gear again, huh?
Yeah, I hope. I'll go to a quarter mile. Go get that A70, A60 pad. On a stock model.
Don't make me.
Try and
don't
blow
make
that
me-
bitch up.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck you.
Don't make me come in there and put an 80 in my car. Come gap me now.
Shit, you ain't gapping nothing.
He sure is cocky, isn't he?
Yeah. You cocking for a broke folk.
Thanks. Sponsored by my 2 cents.
All right.
You want 30K.
Yep. Yeah, you want money now, you want money later.
That's the mindset of life.
What you know about that, boy? You fucking 12 years old.
Alright.
Oh no, it goes in the middle.
The filter.
I don't need no filter. Be alright.
Filter delete mine. What you know about that?
Filter.
We gotta know about this billet. It's aluminum.
Yeah, it looks nice, huh?
It is.
I seen the Granger or something like that. That shit looks super, super fucking nice.
That's what that 2-speed that I worked on last week had.
That bitch is nice.
Grinder.
Grinder, my bad.
But they don't make them anymore. The guy passed away.
Yeah, I heard.
That's why that one over there, that's an ATI.
Yeah.
It's has an internal solenoid just like the grinder.
What about that long bolt that's just chilling out?
I forgot to tighten it. That's something to give for him to do.
For me to work on. I just go brah.
Oh my god. No torque spec. Just Ugga spec.
Ugga.
See, he would've been.
It's good.
It's
Duck
alright.
digs in into the bow body.
It's alright. Like, it builds character.
Need something for the next guy who buys a truck.
That's right.
Oh my god. Can't sell it perfect, because then, they're not gonna work.
They ain't gonna be happy. Seems like we're done here.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
Once we put that aftermarket bow body, everything kind of simplified.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, what's left? Just the filter and the
Pan.
And the what?
pan.
Filter and pan.
And then the toe shaft.
Tail shaft.
They need the tail shaft.
Yeah, those are overrated.
Tail shaft to beat mod again. You know the torque specs, or you just kind of eyeballing it?
No.
Good and tight. Alright, just put some Ugga Nuggets.
They're like what? 30,
Until they get real easy, then
And
you
they go
stop.
back.
Then you be like, we're
When
good.
you feel the threads coming out, then you
When righty tighty becomes lefty loosey.
you didn't stop right there. You can feel right before it happens. You can feel the thread kind of get really loose.
Oh, I don't know about that. Damn, it's 7 already? Holy crap. Wait, what the hell? Oh. I heard this doesn't even have anything in it.
It's got a filter.
Like-
It's got a metal
Metal filter.
screen.
Yeah, screen. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not even cellulose. Oh, okay. Bra bra.
No, that's good for a filter. It's good enough for Caesar shit.
Yeah, I guess so. Did you double O-ring the damn thing?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Look at that. Look at that. It ain't even on there.
It'll be alright.
No, look at it.
This guy here.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
It's just a lip. It's on there.
Look, it ain't much.
You just pick it up.
See it? The finesse?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better? You know it goes way up in there.
Nah. Oh shit.
Oof.
Way up
Oof,
in there.
YouTube didn't teach you that.
Yeah, way up in there.
YouTube didn't teach you that.
Hey, I like that pan though.
Very nice.
It looks like you got money when you put that pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid all that money for that pan.
Just for the pan, not for the
And the
transmission.
cooling ridges.
How your transepts were.
I don't know. I ain't logging that.
Oh.
Guarantee they're high as shit with that spragless.
It's okay.
It's that one fucking runs hard.
That bitch runs hot. Yeah, cause you ain't got no true cool.
It don't matter. It's a spragless.
I bet you put that true cool, man. That bitch go down. Yeah, 100% sure. I'll put money on it.
That's why they say don't run a spragless on the street, because they fucking run hot.
So my PTC is Spragless too, right?
Yes.
Ooh. Man, I'm gonna buy you a new drill, man.
Now this one keeps on kicking, man.
That bitch, everything falling off on me.
It's just rough. Yeah. It's a transmission fluid, I think, tears it up.
Yep. The grades,
I just need to peel it all off and
the
just be
rubber,
done with
the
it.
adhesive.
Yeah.
Hey, don't even try to hand thread in. Just like a dug it.
Oh shit, I'll do it. I'll do a foot.
Cross thread is the good
Wait,
thread.
we're missing one. You got one?
Probably.
Probably not. It'll be alright.
Right here.
There we go. There we go.
Man, this thing's looking too complete. I need to take a bolt off somewhere. Make
You're
it
right.
Hey, I'm gonna buy that expansion port thing, and I'm gonna just the charge pressure
I
has to
thought
be.
you already bought one.
No,
But you
No.
said you were gonna buy one.
no, I was gonna buy one, but I've been bullshitting. Kind of dread wiring on shit.
Yeah, right. I know. The tedious wiring.
Yeah.
Come on, get off. I mean, you check the pressure once, and that's all you don't need to.
The charge pressure?
Yeah.
I'm sure it changes RPM. No?
I wouldn't worry about the charge. With that little orifice, it'll be fine. I would just check the line pressure, see what the line pressure's at, and that's it.
Line pressure is right here on the test board, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're aiming for around 200, 210.
Because
if it's like 220, 230, then we need to check the charge pressure.
Because I could put that one of those Rife sensors where it has both temperature and pressure. And
Oh, yeah.
and it's just one sensor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we got that 20% battery left.
But
Yeah,
the
it's
the
about-
problem is the temperature on the high pressure is going to be more. I would think, wouldn't it? Because when you pressurize, just like a turbo, you pressurize the air, it gets hot.
I mean, I understand that part, but it shouldn't be too much, no? Well, maybe you're right. So you want to read the temperature at the pan?
And they only say bottom of the pan.
Really? I don't know. I don't feel that's accurate. But you may be right.
The transit?
Yeah. I would put the
It makes sense.
I would put the
though.
temperature on the at least the test port.
I think it ATI or somebody. I think
makes
it's
sense
ATI
in-
on
They-
their
they
website.
check-
They say back of the pan on the bottom.
Okay.
It makes sense because that's where it picks the fluid at, though.
What are we missing?
It doesn't need all that. He ain't going that fast anyway. He was holding. He was
Right,
holding.
like this one. Now it was right there on the floor. If it was a snake, I would have bit your ass, man. Shit, by the time you find a socket, I already done. Look.
It's just I put it away. That's why I couldn't find it.
That's why.
Don't even do that. Leave him loose.
Nah.
He ain't going that fast.
Nah. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you.
We got give something to blame on Fabian.
Right?
So.
You end up here with a monkey, with a setup like how monkey had.
Look, there's that washer.
Wow. I thought you said it flew around across the
I thought so. I didn't know where it went. So if I.
Let me see how these filters look.
Ooh. That one looked like it's got a lot
So
of
it's
material.
way up inside of here. Is
Right
where
here?
you could see it, the mesh right there.
Yeah, I see it right
So,
here. Wow. It's a
it's
high flow,
nasty.
right? Yeah, it's nasty. How much are they? Super. Really like that?
Yeah.
Did you buy my whatever it takes?
Yeah, my regular Excel transmission parts. Yeah, that was factory up until about 85 or so.
That's factory?
Yeah, that's factory for the early 400s. Then, and same with power glides have a mesh filter.
Oh, okay.
Wait, like the 85 and up or somewhere in there,
That
they
paper one?
actually went to a paper that they put in the same housing. Done.
All right, she's done. Ready to go. Super easy.
Super easy.
Sort of.
It didn't take that long.
Kinda.
So we are done with the 400. We're gonna put it in tomorrow, and we're probably gonna go to the trek tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see if we can go 530s, 520s again, and hopefully nothing. There's no issues